Disney, meanwhile, still dealing with lots of trouble. So Disney has just dropped its DEI programs. That's a big deal, right? But it kind of has to now because DEI is actually against the law. I mean, you can't actually just give somebody a job just because of the color of their skin. That actually is against the law. You see, that's called discrimination. And so Trump was like, no more. Okay, we're getting rid of this. And I think they're going to have a little problem with, that one show called The View on ABC. Brandon Carr, he's the new head of the FCC. He's not messing around. He's already sent Bob Iger a note. And, they have this woman called Whoopi Goldberg who's a bit of an issue and has spread all kinds of lies and serious propaganda on The View daily. I mean, the whole lot of them are just a disaster, but there's one in particular that seems to be trying to keep her mouth shut lately. But remember when she said this?
I'm going to be, on day one, I'm going to be a dictator. Who says it to you, tells you, I'm going to put you people away. I'm going to take all the journalists. I'm going to take all the gay folks. I'm going to move you all around and disappear you. If that's the country you want, you know who to vote for. If that's not the country you want, you have to make a decision.
Well, guess what? People made a decision. They voted for Donald Trump. And he won big, okay? It's amazing when you think about it because they had all the media in their back pocket, right? Every single one of these groups. They had the New York Times. They were paying them $50 million. They had Politico. They were paying them too. They were paying AP, Associated Press, $52 million. I mean, what the heck? Like, AP never told us that. New York Times never told us that. Again, I keep saying this. NPR and PBS, as much as we may not like them, as frankly demented, the woman who runs NPR is. My gosh, this privileged girl from Connecticut. Fairfield County, Connecticut, who somehow thinks that, she's running a news organization where she takes federal taxpayer dollars, but she doesn't actually have to find the truth ever. No, the truth is kind of a waste of time. Seriously, head of NPR.
But one of the most significant differences, critical for moving from polarization to productivity, is that the Wikipedians who write these articles aren't actually focused on finding the truth. They're working for something that's a little bit more attainable, which is the best of what we can know right now. And after 7 years there, I actually believe that they're onto something. That for our most tricky disagreements, seeking the truth and seeking to convince others of the truth isn't necessarily the best place to start. In fact, I think our reverence for the truth might have become a bit of a distraction that is preventing us from finding consensus and getting important things done. Now, none of that's to say that the truth isn't important. The truth obviously exists. It's at the core, or the search for the truth is at the core of some of our greatest human achievements. It can animate and inspire us to do, learn, and create great things. But I think in our messy human hearts, we also know that the truth is something of a fickle mistress, and that the beauty of the truth is actually often in the struggle. It's the reason that we have so many sublime chronicles of the human experience, because there are so many different truths to be explored. And so in this spirit, I know that the truth exists for each of you in this room. It also probably exists for the person sitting next to you. But the thing is, the two of you don't necessarily have the same truths. And this is because for many of us, truth is what we make when we merge facts about the world with our beliefs about the world. Each of us has our own truth, and it's probably a good one. It's based.
Okay. That's the woman who's head of NPR. All right. Head of NPR is saying that. Now, I know she got taxpayer dollars, but I'm guessing there was some USAID money in there too somewhere. I mean, she's drinking the Kool-Aid, is she not? John S., thank you. You like that. You like that clip of Whoopi. I get it. There's other ones. I'll go and find that one as well that you're recommending. I mean, it's really unbelievable how biased this media has been. And I'm like, why is that? Like, why? I kept asking myself over the last 4 years, and certainly over the last 8 years, but it was definitely acute over the last 4 years. Like, why are they doing this? Why are they not actually being pragmatic? Why are they ignoring reality, whether it be the Hunter Biden laptop, whether it be that the coronavirus came from Wuhan, China,